Hey guys, it's Daniel. I'm here with a movie review because the sequel is coming out this Friday, Happy Gilmore 2. So I'm going to be reviewing the classic, and that is Happy Gilmore Part 1. And Happy Gilmore is just a classic film. I mean, to me, it's Adam Sandler's best film. Came out in the year 1996. It was directed by Dennis Duggan, the guy who played Doug in the film, if you guys didn't know that. So he directed the film. Adam Sandler co-wrote the film. And the plot, real quick, is Happy Gilmore. He's this hockey player, and he doesn't really play the game very well. But um, the plot is basically his grandmother owes $270,000 in bad taxes, and the IRS threatens to basically take away her house to collect the money. So he meets with this guy called Chubbs, who's played by the legend Carl Weathers. And Chubbs says, you got this golf thing down well, because he saw him playing golf at this golf place, and he said, you could play the game well, man. Let me get you into this tournament, and you can win big bucks, and you could become a star in golf. And he said, yeah, let's do it. So he gets involved in this tournament, and he goes against this guy, Shooter McGavin, played by Christopher McDonald, and they basically go at it at the end. Chubbs, you know, teaches Happy Gilmore how to play the sport, but ultimately Chubbs, dies because he falls out of a window. So basically, Happy Gilmore is fighting for Chubbs' honor because he was his friend and he taught him the sport, and fighting to, you know, keep his get his keep his grandmother's house so she can stay in the house. So ultimately, it's Happy Gilmore versus Shooter McGavin in the finals, and Happy Gilmore ultimately wins the tournament, wins the jacket, and his grandmother keeps the house. So that's the plot of the film. And boy, this film it's just classic. I mean, you got Adam Sandler in here. I mean, Adam Sandler at his best, he was funny, he was entertaining. You know, he has a short temper. He basically plays the golf game like it's hockey, so he gets upset a lot. He beats up on alligators, and he punches people. He throws temper tantrums. I mean, it's a little childish, but he's funny in this film. He's really funny in this film. The guy who plays Shooter McGavin, Christopher McDonald, he does a great job. He's the antagonist. He doesn't like Happy Gilmore success, and he just antagonizes him throughout the whole film. Just annoys him, and he does a great job. And the grandmother, I liked her. She does a great job. Ben Stiller, he's the head guy in the hospital where his grandmother was staying for a little bit. He does a great job. Ben Stiller does a great job. Carl Weathers, I mean, he's in this film. We all know him from Apollo Creed and the Rocky films. He does a great job. He's funny in this film. It's a little different role for him. This is 1996, so this is kind of like a new chapter in his life. He was very popular in the 70s and 80s with the Rocky films 1 through 4. So here in '96, he's in a new chapter in his life in terms of doing a different role. So I think Carl Weathers, he does a great job. Apollo Creed. Now the best thing of the film, I would say, is you have the Price is Right host, the legendary Bob Barker. Him and Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore, they get into this great fight because this heckler heckles Happy Gilmore, and then of course we know that Shooter paid him some money, so he can start losing games, and Bob Barker kept saying, this guy doesn't know how to play the game, man. I don't see the big deal with this guy, and he said, why don't you just put the ball in the hole? You need to put the ball in the hole. He said, and then he said, you should be working at the snack bar. You don't know how to play this game. And then they get into this classic fight. And that's honestly, the fight between Adam Sandler and Bob Barker is the best thing of the film. One of the best fights I've ever seen in a film. It's just funny and entertaining. But yeah, it's just a fun film, man. I mean, this is the film that really, really, I think, made Adam Sandler star. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Adam Sandler, honestly. I mean, I did like the film previously that he did, Billy Madison, but I think this film was the film that really, really made Adam Sandler star. I mean, you, you got two icons in the film. You got Apollo Creed, you got Carl Weathers, you got one of the best game show hosts, you know, Bob Barker. They get into a fight, and it's just a great film, and it's a great story too. You know, it's a great story that he goes through all this, wins this tournament just so he can save his grandmother from moving and helping her keep her place. And it's just a great story. It's just a great story of a guy that has love for his grandmother and would do all that to take care of his grandmother. I mean, it's a great, just not only a funny film, but a great story about how he did all this to take care of his grandmother and made sure that his grandmother stayed in that place because she was in that place for a lot of years, and he didn't want her to just move and go to like some apartment or something, which I understand where he was coming from. So just a classic film, one of the best comedies I've ever seen, one of the best films of the '90s. I mean, I just finished watching it like less than 10 minutes ago. I was laughing my ass off. I mean, it's just a fucking funny film. I mean, Adam Sandler is gold here. His his antics, him just cussing out people. It's funny. It's funny. You know, it's just a fun film. So we got the sequel coming up July the 25th, which is this Friday. So we got the sequel. I mean, I'll take a look at the sequel and do a review, but I don't think you need the sequel to this. I mean, the film is just perfect. I mean, he wins the tournament, wins the gold jacket. His grandmother keeps the house. He won a lot of money. He got a lot of success. So I don't know how the sequel is gonna equal to this, but I will check it out and I will do a review on it. Probably in the next month or two, I'll do a review on it. But Happy Gilmore Part One. This film is just classic. It's just a classic film. And R.I.P. to Bob Barker. R.I.P. to Carl Weathers. R.I.P. to the grandmother. She died too. And R.I.P. to the heckler. He died too. He was great in the film. Just heckling Adam Sandler. Kept calling him a jackass. He said, You will not make this putt, you jackass." Kept calling him a jackass. R.I.P. to all of them. I hope all four of you are at peace. And this is just a classic film. If anybody has not seen this film, go check it out. Go check out Happy Gilmore Part 1. I mean, again, this is the film that really put Adam Sandler on the map, and he became one of the biggest movie stars. I mean, my favorite films from him are this film and then another film that he did with Jack Nicholson, which is very underrated, called Anger Management. I'll do a review on that film, somewhere down the line in the future. So this is a great film. One of the best films of the '90s. One of the best comedies of the '90s. I mean, you put this thing in, you're gonna be laughing your ass off. I mean, I've never laughed so hard in my life. I mean, Adam Sandler was just really, really entertaining and funny in this. Shooter McGavin, he does a great job. You know, I think Dennis Duggan, the guy who directed the film, who's Doug, he did a great job directing. So it's a very entertaining film. One of Adam Sandler's best films. So I highly suggest you check it out. Get the DVD, and if you do have the DVD, if you haven't watched it in a while, just check it out. I mean, it'll put you in a good mood, and we'll see how the sequel is when it comes out this Friday, and I'll do a review on that on the sequel too. So like and comment and give me your thoughts on this film if you've seen the film. If you've not seen the film, guys, give me your thoughts on this film, whether you like it or not. And yeah, guys, I will talk to you very soon. Take care.